Well, hey guys, it is John Seymour here, serial entrepreneur. Great to be with you again on another show of Inspirations for Your Life. Today is Wednesday this evening. It's October 8th, 2025, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome you. Whether this is your first time here or if you're coming back, I want to say welcome back and thank you either way. If you're not familiar with the show, well, we are on every single day. We have a master topic for the entire week. And that master topic for the entire week, I think you're going to find pretty interesting. Not just this week, but every single week. And then the granular topics tie basically within that. So if you're wondering what today's master topic is, or this evening, that is resilience, leadership, and positive change. And tonight's granular topic, in case you're wondering what that is, another great topic. It's the granular topic, and that is the power of listening and awareness. Series 4, Show 41, episode number 5. Hey guys, if you're thirsty, feel free to go get yourself some fresh RO water, maybe a snack, maybe a beverage, or some fruit or nuts or what have you. So I got my RO water right here. Feel free to go get yours, and we will get the show kicked off. All right, guys? All right. Don't forget to check out believemeachieve.com right after the show, where you can get short form content, long form content, articles, and so much more. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and let's dig in. So, welcome back to another episode of the ever popular Inspirations for Your Life podcast, where I unlock the secrets of growth, leadership, and true fulfillment. I'm your host. I'm John Seymour, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, and, of course, a passionate lifelong learner. By the way, I'm also a graduate student. And through every venture and lesson, I've discovered that success isn't about always speaking the loudest, but about deeply listening and being truly aware. Tonight, I'm diving into the transformative power of listening and awareness, the key skills that turn ordinary lives, well, into extraordinary ones. So sit back, relax, and soak up all this great information because I know that you are going to definitely enjoy everything that I have to say here tonight. There is so much stuff that I think you're going to find a lot of value in. So let's kick off with the first point. Okay, number one is listening builds real connections. Awareness keeps them strong. True listening isn't simply hearing what someone says, it's actively engaging with their words, tone, and even their silences. When we listen deeply, the connections we form go beyond surface level. They're built on trust and, of course, empathy. Awareness then acts as, well, the glue, ensuring those connections endure even as life goes to its ebbs and flows. Number two, guys, most people hear, few listen. We're bombarded by noise every single day, but few people take the time to listen with intent. Listening is about giving your attention fully and without judgment. It's in these moments that we begin to truly understand, and that understanding is what drives meaningful change in our lives. And of course, our many relationships. Number three, guys, awareness is the secret advantage nobody teaches. Being aware isn't just noticing what's around you, it's about seeing beyond the obvious. and recognizing the patterns, the emotions, and hidden opportunities that others overlook. This silent advantage allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater confidence and, of course, wisdom. Number four, guys, real growth starts with listening. Then, understanding. Every great transformation, whether personal or professional, begins by listening. It's through listening that we gain insight, and through understanding that we can act decisively and compassionately. Number five, guys, listen not just to the words being said, but the feelings and emotions that are behind them. Behind every word is an emotion, sometimes explicit, oftentimes hidden. Emotional listening means tuning into those subtle cues and responding with empathy and care. Okay? Fostering trust and sincerity in every exchange is the key to success in life. Number six, guys, awareness lets you spot opportunities others miss. Opportunities often knock quietly. Awareness means having your senses finely tuned to these moments so you can seize chances for innovation and growth before they pass you by. I think that's an important thing. Most people don't realize that just taking the time to be conscious and aware gives you a huge um, edge in life. I mean, a really huge edge. So I think that's an important thing to to understand is that it is huge. I mean, really huge. Number seven, guys, good listeners make the best leaders. Effective leadership begins with active listening. Great leaders place others' voices before their own, making their teams feel seen, heard, and of course, valued. This, in turn, inspires loyalty and action. Number eight, guys, when you listen deeply, doors magically open. Deep listening unlocks insights, reveals hidden talents, and opens paths to partnership and collaboration. Doors that might have otherwise stayed closed. Number nine, guys, awareness. Awareness turns small moments into big lessons and opportunities. Sometimes the most profound lessons come from fleeting experiences. Awareness magnifies these moments, distilling valuable wisdom from daily life. Number 10, guys. Listening is silent wisdom in action. Wisdom doesn't always require spoken words. Often, the wise person is the one quietly absorbing, thinking, and reflecting, ready to act when the time is just right. I think that's hard for a lot of people to understand because they don't understand how listening may put the other person first, but actually it puts you first because you're showing the other person that you truly care. Number 11, guys, tune in fully answers the hidden details in life. Life solutions are often in the details. Many people miss the details. You can have passion and you can have details. But if you're missing passion and you have the details, you won't get the details done. If you're passionate, you don't know what the details are, you're also not going to get them done. And so it's revealed only to those paying strict and close attention. Focused listening ensures critical details don't slip by the wayside unnoticed. Number 12, guys. Awareness is your emotional superpower. Good way to think of it. Emotional intelligence begins with awareness of yourself, your feelings, and, of course, the world around you. This superpower gives you the edge in communication, relationships, and self growth and worth. Number 13, guys. Listening reveals what isn't being said. Conversations are more than words. True listeners perceive subtext, reading between the lines, to understand the true meaning and unspoken worries that might be present. Number 14, guys, stay present in your life. Awareness amplifies every experience. When you're present, every moment becomes richer and more meaningful. I know in doing hypnosis for many, many years, one of the ways I get people in a trance is to have them notice things about their body, their breathing, how they uh, feel against the chair or the bed or whatever they're doing or laying down. And I get them aware of these things. They're there, but now that I have them put their attention on it, it's like it becomes very strong. And so presence transforms routine experiences into powerful opportunities for connection and learning. Number 15, listen for intent, not just info. It's not enough to know what's being said. You must grasp why it's being said. Understanding intent deepens your relationships and, of course, your strategic insights in life. Number 16, guys, awareness is seeing the bigger picture. Even in small talk, we talk about the forest and then we talk about the trees. If you only see the trees and not the whole forest, you miss things. If you see the whole forest and you don't see the trees, you miss things as well. So these subtle things that are in our life that maybe we're not totally tuned into are a good thing for us to pay attention to, because when we do this, we're able to concentrate and we're able to sense what is going on, but now we're paying a lot of attention. If I ever asked you to maybe sit on the chair, not while you're driving, obviously, and just pretend when you're sitting on that chair that you're as courageous and roaring as a lion, but quiet. Just sitting on the edge of that chair, being able to hear anything, including something softer than a pin drop. Just making yourself very aware and sensitive to the environment. Small talk, guys, can feel trivial, but hidden within it are insights about people, culture, and opportunities. Awareness lets you piece together the big picture from these small exchanges. Just like I talked about the forest, right? If you don't know the trees in the forest, you miss something. If you only see the trees and not the rest of the conglomeration that makes up the forest, you also miss something. You miss the whole ecosystem. Number 17, guys. Listening makes people feel valued. Awareness takes it further. So if you listen to somebody, you're not only hearing what they're saying, but you're processing the meaning, the emotional connection. People want to be heard. By listening deeply and being aware of their feelings and needs, you show genuine respect and care, fostering lasting loyalty. Lasting loyalty. Number 18, guys. Notice the energy, not just the words. This gets into what I talked about maybe a year ago about communication, right? The power of the words, the way they're being said is very, very important. Communication is as much about energy as it is about language. Becoming attuned to the mood and energy in a room allows you to influence and uplift those around you. And you might say, John, I don't know how to do that. Just you choosing to be aware of something or someone or a certain situation gets rapport and respect to be built almost immediately. Many people don't do that. You know why? Because they're too into themselves. They're too into their own ego. It's true. Real true. Number 19, guys. Awareness guides you through confusion with clarity. When chaos arrives and reigns, awareness serves as your compass, pointing you toward clarity and composed action. Number 20, guys. Listen first, react second. Reactivity can be the enemy of growth. By listening first and reflecting before reacting, you make wiser decisions grounded in understanding. Number 21. Awareness shows you paths others ignore. Opportunities often sit on the edges of awareness. By staying open and alert, you notice solutions and situations in your path, invisible to the distracted crowd. Number 22. Great advice comes from great listening. Wise counsel isn't just spoken, it's inspired by deep, attentive listening. Number 23. Listening and awareness unlock hidden truths. Beneath every conversation are layers waiting to be discovered. Listening and awareness unveil these truths, empowering smarter action. Number 24, guys. True awareness is mindful attention, not background noise. So if you put on the radio, for example, and you're listening to something, you're listening to it as background noise, as ambiance music, but you're not really paying attention to it. Okay? You're not paying attention to it. And I think that's a very big thing to understand. Very important. Awareness means being fully present, not just passively talking and taking information in, like we do when we listen to music to relax. Mindful attention turns every interaction into an opportunity for true connection. Number 25, guys. Listen for needs, not just wants. That's key. Go beyond the surface. Listen for what people really need, not just what they say they want. That's where you deliver the most value, guys. And I think when we can understand that we're listening and the person that we're listening to hasn't said directly what they need, but we pick it up between the lines. We catch things. And when we catch these things, you know what happens? We develop this very keen intuition. And other people around are like, how did you do that? Like, how did you understand that? 9 out of 10 times you're in a conversation, I bet you probably do not listen. Not because you don't want to, but maybe you're distracted. Is it your iPhone, your smart device, your laptop? Is it somebody else talking to you? These are important things. Very, very important things. If we don't understand them, then that's a very, very big, big problem. A seriously big problem. A problem that I think most people will probably overlook because they don't understand why they need to pay attention. Let's try this little experiment here. So, whether you're on the road or you're home, if I asked you what color car you drive, there are colors. Then I asked you, I bet there's an awful lot of that color car on the road. You're like, oh, of course, that's all I see is that color. But then if you ask me or somebody else that has a different color car, I bet you think there's a lot more of this than the other color. Absolutely. Is one person wrong? No, it's our speculation because we're putting our attention on the color car we have. So we're looking for other cars like that. Doesn't have to just be cars. It could be anything. It could be seeing things positively or seeing things negatively. What we focus on is what causes more of it to show up in our lives. That's so powerful, guys. I mean, really, really powerful. If you could think about this, either tonight or tomorrow, how do you listen to somebody? I used the example before that you could pretend that you're sitting on the edge of a chair like a lion, so quiet, ready to react, but able to detect things much quieter than the drop of a pin. And if you're wondering for a second, and this is probably making some of you curious, we measure sound in decibels. So what is the decibel of a pin drop? Does anybody know? So the decibel level of a pin drop is so low, it's usually in the range of 10 to 15 decibels. 0 decibels is a threshold of hearing barely audible to humans. 10 decibels is just above silence. Soft sounds like a pin drop or gentle rustling of leaves. When somebody whispers to you, they're actually at 20 decibels. So for us to say a pin drop is 10 to 15 decibels, almost below the level of human hearing, should get you into a mind frame of how you need to be aware of things around you. Now, if you're having trouble with that, I'd ask you to be aware of yourself. Be aware of your heartbeat. Be aware of the sounds you hear right now. Be aware of the colors around you. Be aware of the texture and how the seat or the chair feels against your backside. Be aware of these things. And as you become aware of them and you focus your attention on them, you're going to get different insights. That just blows my mind. Number 26, awareness levels up your emotional intelligence. It really does. The more attentive and attuned you are, the higher your emotional intelligence and the stronger your relationships, leadership, and influence will be. When you think about that, when I said 10 to 15 decibels, we've all probably heard the sound of a pin drop, right? It has that little light clank sound. It's very, very quiet. I remember being in grammar school, going to a Catholic grammar school, and having one of the sisters there, and she wanted the class to be quiet. All of a sudden, she took out her little pin box. She explained that if when she held this pin up for a few seconds, when she dropped that pin, everybody saw that pin, the bobby pin or whatever kind of pin it was, or paper, it was a pin or a safety pin. When that pin was held in the air, she took it out of her little sewing kit. She held it in the air and she made sure everybody saw the pin. She gave it a few seconds, maybe more. And she said that when that pin drops and hits the floor, I better hear it. Because if I don't hear it, that means this class is not quiet. And if this class is not quiet, then this class will be coming in for 10 a.m. detention next Saturday. It's amazing how attentive everybody became. She took out that thing. Uh-oh, sister's taking out her pin. Better be quiet. She's held up there. He didn't know if she was going to drop it right away, or it's going to be 30 seconds or 60 seconds. But you were just like hoping everybody be quiet. Shh, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. She's going to drop the pin. And she dropped it. And you heard it. And that was pretty remarkable. You can use something like that to gain people's attention. I know the Boy Scouts, we also say, like signs up, right? A little bit different. I hope you appreciate what awareness is and how it can change your life. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out BelieveMeAchieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? I will see you on a show real soon. If I don't catch you at BelieveMeAchieve.com next. Be well, everyone, and have a good one.